In this video, we will be going over the process of adding business opportunities, managing your business opportunities, and searching for them. To get started with adding or managing your business opportunities, you would just click this Welcome Common Name menu up on the upper left-hand side and click My Biz Ops. What that takes you into is your active business opportunity listing screen. Any active business opportunities you'll have down below here. You'll be able to see the listing ID. You'll be able to confirm those. Those should be updated or verified every 30 days. You can see the number of views that your listing has had, and you can request to start a broadcast here. To access your off-market business opportunities, you just toggle from active to off-market. What that does is take you into your off-market business opportunities. You can make any necessary changes, maybe it expired and you need to extend that out, or you just need to view it, you'd be able to do so here. I'm going to switch us back into our active business opportunities. To add a business opportunity, I just click Add Biz Op or Add Business Opportunity. You can choose to hold that listing. That can be on hold for up to 10 days. Scrolling further down the page, you've got some required fields here. All the information that is indicated in red and with a little asterisk just means that that field is required in order to submit your business opportunity listing. If you have an undisclosed listing, you can call it undisclosed by giving the address of 0 for your street number and the street name undisclosed. As much of the next information as you can fill in as possible would be great, just so that the listing is pulling up for the right area. The market area you do want to select, so you would click on the correct plus sign next to the area in which your market area will be. I know Kent is in the South End Vashon area. I would go ahead and then select Kent. I can click done, and that'll apply for my market area. Your listing date and expiration date should come directly from the listing agreement. The compensation should just be the amount of compensation going to the outside broker, not the split. The business opportunity category, you'll just select the most appropriate. You'll name it. Give it a year established. And select the appropriate type of ownership. Fill in the income information. And then if you want it to be public, you can click yes. If you want it to be private, you can click no. Give it a listing title and add any additional comments you'd like in here. Before, I did mention that if you want to make your listing undisclosed, you can do so by giving it a street number of 0 and a street name of undisclosed. Keep in mind, if you do this, you do also need to email the CEBA staff over a document from the seller indicating that they have asked and agreed for the listing to be marked as undisclosed. I'm going to go ahead and submit my change. That's going to create my new business opportunity for me. I'm going to go ahead and just click my welcome, my name again, select my BizOps. My new test listing is now included here. You can see that here. From there, I can make some changes. So if I wanted to edit an existing business opportunity, we'll do the one that I just made. I can click this edit button here. You can change your listing status here. Scrolling further down, you can adjust the address if you need to. The compensation field is locked, so keep in mind if you do need to make a change to that, you'll want to email the CEBA staff at research@commercialmls.com. If you could give us the business opportunity ID number, the new commission, and the reason for the change, we'll be able to process that for you. To add media to your listing, you would go into the edit screen and then click this manage media button here. From there, you'll be able to apply a main property image, any additional images here. Scrolling further down, you'll also be able to upload any PDFs or flyers that should be attached to the listing. You'll also be able to include URLs for this listing. Basics as far as adding and editing business opportunities. We're going to go through the process of searching for business opportunities next. To search for business opportunities, you'll want to be on the CEBA homepage and click the blue Search Business Opportunities button. Once you do that, that's going to launch the search for business opportunities. You can see here, you can search by listing ID number if you have it. If you know an agent that you're looking for, you can do so here. The office name that it's attached to here, you can search for keywords. So if you're looking for daycares, you could type in daycare, things like that. Going further down, the area location, you can search for a specific address if you know it, or you can search for a market area. I'm going to go ahead and just select Seattle. Going over, you can look for the appropriate statuses. Right now, all active statuses, as far as the search is concerned, is going to be available, back on market, changed, new, and pending. You can add or remove any of those here. I'm just going to deselect a few so we only see the available. Now that status has gone down to 1. You can search for specific categories. I'm going to go ahead and just select retail. You can add a date. So if you'd like to see anything newly listed, you can search for that here. If you have a price you're looking for, you can search for that here. And you can search for cash flows. If you need to clear these filters at any time, you can do clear filters here. If you want to look at the listings on a map, that will only show you listings that have an actual address, but you can click that view map and then those listings will appear there on the map. I'm just going to switch it back to view listings so we can also see the undisclosed listings. If you want to select all to include them in a report, you can do that here. And then you can click the Create Report button. If you need to preview any of these listings, you would just click on the name. What that's going to do is pull up the listing details for you. You can preview that, and then you can create individual reports here. You can see the broker's information up above here, and you can preview all of that. It did open a new window, so I'm just going to hit this X button to close that, and that's taking me back into the search. I can also sort my listings here. Right now they're sorted by the newest listings first. You can switch to city, zip code, county, the price, or the status. And down below towards the bottom, if you had more than the 3 listings I have, you'd be able to switch those pages down below here. So let's say we performed our search and I do know that I want all of these listings. Let me go ahead and just click the select all button, and then I can click create report. You've got the listing detail or the brief report. I'm just going to go ahead and click listing detail. That's going to pull up a report for me that I can choose to send this link to other people, or I can click this print button here. I can choose to either print the property reports, or I can choose to download that by changing it from a printer to save as PDF. I'm going to go ahead and just hit the cancel button here, and then I'm going to close this out again. One more thing that I would suggest looking at is if this is a search you know you're going to come back to, or you have a client looking for something specific and you filled those details in here, you can click Save to Hot Sheet. You would give it a name, and then you can save it to come to you either in the morning or in the evening. That's up to you, but that's one way to just be able to quickly go back to your search at any time. That's the basics as far as searching for business opportunities goes. Thank you.